Today, the person who is with me is a CSU MBA student, and we will be talking about. She's American. She's like her ethnicity is white. So we will be. Is I'm in America, so I will be exploring that how Americans live their life and what are their culture, what is their like lifestyle. So I'm not wasting your time and Anna's as well. So Anna, would you like to introduce yourself, please?
Hi, I am Anna Heppelfinger. I am from California, born and raised, just from the Central Valley, which is an agricultural small town based area. It's called Visalia.
Anna, what's your major here?
Sorry about that. I'm a liberal studies major, which is learning how to become a teacher for young students.
Okay, Anna, in our country, like people who are pursuing teaching as a career, they are mostly the people who cannot, who have not done anything, like they don't have any good grades or something, so they choose to be teacher. How about America? Do you have similar thing, or teaching is very good profession here?
That's such an interesting question. So a lot of people think of teaching as a fallback if they're really good at a particular subject but can't get a job in that subject. Maybe say if you were like really into biology and you studied hard but you couldn't get a job in it, so people would say, just teach it. But
so this is the same thing, that if you are not good at something or you could not reach a level, then you can just go for teaching.
Yes, that is a very common thought in America, but I am teaching because I love it and because I want to help young learners and I want people to enjoy learning. So I'm looking forward to doing that with children.
Great. And it's really a good thing that you are passionate about something, and maybe you can produce so many good students who will be like engineers, doctors, and serving the country.
Yes, that's the goal.
Yeah. Okay, Anna.
Yes.
I'm really sorry.
No, it's okay.
Because your last name is with H,
yes.
So I'm just mixing it.
Yeah.
Really sorry. Okay, Anna, since our audience who are watching our show are from Pakistan, okay, so they want to know how Americans think of Pakistan. What comes to your mind when you hear the word Pakistan?
Pakistan. Oh, okay. Well, this is so strange. I really enjoy like shows on Netflix. And going through there, I am a huge fan of Tan France, who is from Pakistan. And sadly, that's probably as much as I know about Pakistan.
France?
Yes, he is, he's technically British, but he is from Pakistan originally. And other than that, like I don't, and like a little bit of culture that he's talked about on his show, which is Queer Eye, so that has to do with LGBTQ issues as well, is just like he introduces some Pakistani culture into like when he talks on the show. And I know he mentions like dance and how food is such a large part of your culture, and it's very like communal, and religion is a huge part of your culture. And so that's what comes to mind, but I'm not sure how to talk about it more in depth because I don't know anything about Pakistan. But for years I have been fascinated by Pakistan. I've always wanted to know more. Unfortunately, I think our country and maybe our news and everything talks about it in a very negative light, but I'd really try to filter that out because I'm so fascinated by Pakistan just as a country and I want to know more about it.
Do you know Zayn Malik, the Hollywood singer?
Yes, I've heard of him, but I don't know.
He's from Pakistan as well.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that at all. Really?
Yeah, he is like his parents are from Pakistan. I guess he was born there, and then they shifted here, and he is now like. So Zayn name is also a Muslim name. He is Muslim. You might be knowing that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I didn't. Is he one of the One Direction people?
Yeah.
I was never a big fan of One Direction, but that's so interesting. I didn't know he was Pakistan. Yeah.
Yeah, he is. Okay. Anna, what do you think that what's exclusively found in America, or what's something that is only yours that cannot be found in any country?
That can't be found anywhere else? Oh.
Or that was discovered here or something like that?
Hamburgers?
Hamburgers?
I'm just kidding. I'm not sure what's like exactly American. American, not Californian? American?
American, yeah.
American. Hmm. I'm not sure. Just like, yeah, like certain cultural things, like hamburgers, like, I don't know, like fast food. I don't know if it necessarily started here, but like very like commercialized things. I kind of think of America, like,
Okay.
yeah.
And what kind of food you people eat here in America?
I think because we have so many influences, so many immigrants from all over the world, we have so many different types of food. And it really depends on each person. Here, I home cook a lot of stuff, but even then, like, it's not necessarily American food. It's, I'm taking, like, some Italian dishes or like some Mexican, like, style dishes. But I don't know, there's just a lot of basic, like, meats, vegetables, grains. I don't know.
Okay, great. I want to ask you a very different question, and it's very interesting as well. That how you feel is a part of the country
Uh-huh.
that is superpower. The world is trying to come to USA, but you are like you born here, you are living here. So how you see yourself as an American?
How do I
Do you feel proud? Oh my God, I'm the person from the superpower country, or you feel like it's normal? How you feel about it?
Me personally, I actually am not a fan of being part of a superpower type of country. I know there's a lot of good from it, but I don't always like how America reaches out and fixes everything or tries to be in everyone else's business. I think there is an overstepping there. So I definitely don't always agree with that. But my boyfriend is Swedish, and he is from Sweden. And so having his perspective as coming from someone outside of the U.S., he really values the U.S. and sees it for what it is. And so through his eyes, I've come to recognize that there is a lot of good that comes from just being such a large, established country. You get a lot of just, I can't think of the right word, just like, I don't know, there's just a lot of positives that come from that, like opportunity and just interconnectedness with a lot of people. So there's definitely some good.
Okay, great. Do you think that Americans or you people make outsiders feel that they are outsiders, no matter how long they have been living here? Have you experienced anything?
I think it definitely happens whether we're trying to or not. I think when someone is different, it's hard to relate to them. Like, you might think about it too much and then it makes you nervous and then you just kind of react in a way, whether you're meaning to or not. But I imagine that a lot of, like, no matter what, like when you're approaching someone who's different than you, like it might be a little bit strange. But thankfully, I have never necessarily experienced anything where it has been a very negative reaction I've seen from someone. But I know that it does happen.
What are your views about Muslims? Muslims, yeah. Because most of the audience are the people in Pakistan, as you know, that they are very strictly following religions.
Yes.
Okay, so what do you think as an American? Because all the day you might be watching TV and listening, this happened, that happened. So what your perspective is about Muslims?
I don't know much about the Muslim religion, but I'm very open to like other religions, or just like I don't think it's something that needs to differentiate people, because if that's your belief system and if that's making you happy, and like you're just following a book and a God and all that stuff, like it's bringing you joy, like I think that is totally fine. I don't see anything negative with Muslims at all.
how people get married in your country, because in Pakistan, viewers know that we have very lengthy marriages. They go for 1 month, and we have so many rituals, traditions to follow,
Yeah.
and then after 1 month, the marriage is complete.
Okay.
So how about America?
Um, it's much simpler than that, and I think you can really take however much you want from the marriage tradition here in America. You can make it shorter and you can make it longer, but essentially the man would propose to the woman, usually with a diamond ring, I guess if you're really being specific, and gets down on one knee and proposes like the movies. And then any certain time, can be a year, could be 6 months, however long you really want to wait is your engagement period. And then you get married, and it comes down to usually the bride to plan it, maybe her family is involved, but then it's just you're married, you sign some documents with the government, and you're married. It's not always set like one large tradition where your families get together. Sometimes it could just be small, and you can run away and just go do it, the two of you. You could just go to the government, sign the papers, and not have a party. Like people do that all the time. You can really take it as small or as large as you want it to be here.
Do your families interfere? Like, no, you don't have to marry this guy, you marry this guy, or something like that?
No, I don't think so. Not so much anymore. Not in today's day. Not so much. No. I think families always have opinions, but no one can ever really tell you as an adult, no, you cannot marry him. They just might have some attitude about it.
And USA is also known about the freedom. When anybody say USA, it means freedom.
Yeah.
Freedom of thought, freedom of everything. So how you think the rights of LGBTQ community are in this country, and do you think that they are treated well?
I think we're making a lot of progress in the way that LGBTQ people are being regarded, but they definitely still have a lot of struggles. Like they're still struggling with discrimination in the workplace and applications for homes. But I think as a whole, our culture has become more welcoming, and if your family isn't as welcoming, if you're struggling with things like getting a job and stuff, I think we have now, as a society, like lots of open lots of doors and communities so that you can get help and get support, and I think that's very good. And I think we're only gonna hopefully get better about this acceptance.
Great. I actually made a video for my YouTube channel Musawiristic, and people were like, go ask people from different countries how their daily routine is, because that video was about my daily routine, okay, in America.
Yeah.
So they want to know your routine as an American person. Like, you just have 1 minute. This is a challenge that we always do in our episodes. So you have to just tell me from waking up to sleeping in the night, but in 1 minute.
Yes, but what I do.
Yeah.
Yes, okay, perfect. All right. Is there a timer, or we're just guessing?
No, just guessing.
Okay. All right. So I wake up in the morning, I come out here, I get my tea for the morning. I usually forget to eat breakfast because I'm jumping into my studies. I study, I catch the 9:20.
In the morning,
yes,
you study?
I study in the morning, yes, I study in the morning because I have class at 10 a.m. and I have to catch my bus at 9:30. So I catch my bus at 9:30 to my class. I've already done my homework. Go to class. Then after class, I have to very quickly catch my bus back here, do some more studying around here, make myself lunch, finally eat, and then study for a few more hours, jump on the next bus to get me to my afternoon class, go to my afternoon class, sit through that, and then I run back here, make dinner usually, study a little bit, but then start to relax, sometimes have a glass of wine, watch some Netflix, like I said before, and then slowly just kind of get ready for bed, take a shower, brush my teeth, get into bed.
Okay, so you take shower before sleeping?
Usually, yeah.
Okay, great. This is different from our routine.
Yes, I'm very interested to hear what the difference is.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So, Anna, I think we are done with questions we had for you.
Uh-huh.
But I would like to know about your hobbies.
Uh-huh.
What you do is like
Yeah.
different from your studies and all.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I'd say my favorite hobby when I don't have anything to do for school, I can get into the mindset and I like to paint. And I am not a fantastic painter, but I really enjoy it. I think it's fun. I paint a lot of nature, sunsets, mountains, trees. um, and it's just really whatever my mood is feeling. I've been using watercolor a lot lately as my paint, and it's really fun because it can be manipulated and darkened and lightened. And then one of my other favorite hobbies, but I haven't been able to do it in a while because here in Monterey it's still in construction, but they are working on a rock climbing gym, and I really like to rock climb indoors. Is that common in Pakistan? Is that a hobby? Do you
No,
know?
it's not common, but yeah, we have some parks or visiting places
Yeah.
where you can do that.
Yeah. So it's very popular here, and it's kind of taking off more and more. It's actually going to be in the Olympics this year.
Wow.
Rock climbing and bouldering. There's a strange difference. But it's where there's a wall, and there's just like, I don't even know what they're quite made of, but it's like a stone grip that's screwed in there and set up in different paths and patterns, so you have to try and figure out when you're up there, like high off the ground, if you're afraid of heights, it's not for you, how to do the pattern, and I'm forgetting what it's called, because interviews are interesting. But that's my favorite like active hobby that I like to do. And it's been a few months since I've done it, so I'm excited to do it again. Yeah.
Hope you will have a good time with it.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's supposed to open next month, so I'm excited.
Thank you so much, Anna, for your
Yes, thank
time.
you.
And thank you, because people were telling me, Musawir, please go and ask American people how they are living and how their
Yes.
routine is and
Yeah.
how they feel about Pakistan,
Mhm,
Muslims. So
yeah.
thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. This has been so fascinating. And